Hello everyone, welcome to Simranreads, and today I'm going to be doing a book talk for this book, The Greek Commands His Mistress. This is a Mills and Boon book, and yeah, I will let you know when the non-spoilery section will start. So without any further ado, I think let's get started with this video. The Greek Commands His Mistress by Lynn Graham. I am so sorry I butchered this name, but then yeah, starting off with a disclaimer that just because I read erotica and everything doesn't mean hate, okay? I really don't want any hate on this channel. I read erotica because of the reason that this genre is so much more judged by many people, and I really don't want to be like that. I read whatever I feel like reading, and yeah, I really don't appreciate any kind of hate on my channel. So this is a disclaimer. So this is an erotica book, as I said, and the size of these books, Mills and Boon books, are usually small. Like the pages are not more than 200, not more than 200 pages. The building of the story has to be fast from the beginning only, because in this minimum pages, how can you expect the reader to read everything? And so the story has to build from the beginning. That is what I think is the lacking point in this book. The story built a bit slow, and when it got at the end point of, when the book was about to end, everything was a mess. Seriously, everything was a mess. I've had so much expectations from this book, and but this book is just waste of my time. Seriously, I rated this book 3 stars because I enjoyed it, but then the ending was so much abrupt. The ending took it. The ending was the reason why I rated this 3 stars. Okay, I will give you a bit of a spoiler that this is exactly like 50 Shades of Grey. Exactly like 50 Shades of Grey without the BDSM part, if you know what I mean. The female character was like Anna, and the male character was like Christian, and he was a wealthy person, and he built an empire by his own, hard work and everything like that. She was a bit type of girl. I really don't know how to, what is that? Giving in type of a girl who agrees with everything, if you know what I mean, like Anna was. So the entire concept of this book was like that, except the BDSM part. Yes. As I said, the ending was the one which was so much into like, oh my god, what was happening? I was so confused by the end. Like seriously, the story, the author tried to end the story in these many sheets only, in these many pages, and it was so bad. Seriously. So I think this is all for the non-spoilery section. So if you haven't read this book, or if you want to know more about this book because you don't want to read this book, such kind of book, then please keep on watching. And if you don't want to get spoiled, then bye-bye. Read this book, and then we can all discuss the problems in this book. When I picked this book up, I really haven't expected anything from this book, to be honest. I read the blurb which is given at the back of the book, and then I have a glimpse of an idea. And blurbs in these books is so obvious, don't you think? I mean, this is less than 200 pages, and you know what will happen. All the erotica books, I think, kind of same. So when this book started, I know what will happen. I know what to expect from this book, and after reading the blurb also. But then this book started a bit slow, as I said, and it described the situations of both the man and the girl in here. And the man was a bit wealthy and everything, and the name was a bit tough for me. Bastine, I really don't know. And the girl's name was Leela, I really don't know. The name was a bit tricky for me. Dalila, right? Dalila Moore. So as I said, the name was a bit tricky for me. Both of their descriptions were giving how their life turned. He was so wealthy and she was wealthy before, but then something happened in her father's business and she was not at all wealthy. They are poor again and the business is lost and everything, losses and everything. And what happened was, as I expected, was the guy took advantage of this situation for this girl. Bastien told her that he will purchase this business and he will do everything for this business. He will invest in this business and he will also give work to her father, just for one condition, that she will agrees to be his mistress. So this was the situation, and it was quite an obvious situation because by the name you can tell that okay, this thing will happen. But then as the story started and when she agrees and everything fall into places, I haven't thought it would be like 50 Shades of Grey, honestly. But the concept was in that track only, as I said. And the story started how he was so poor before and what all happened, and his backstory, his childhood backstory. And it was exactly like 50 Shades of Grey, Christian's backstory, childhood stories. It was all obvious. It was all obvious for me, and I started to get bored. But then there were scenes which are different from 50 Shades of Grey and which was so okayish for me to read. Honestly, I know the author wants to end this story and eventually she has to, but then the ending part was this much only, and I thought a bit different ending from what happened. And the thing that happened was he decided to get married because he thought she was pregnant, and he was like, no, I won't do anything like that to our child and everything like that, and I will give him my name and that sort of shit. And then what happened was, in these pages only, things actually flipped. I don't know when they got married, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know what was the ending was. Seriously, by the end of the book I was like, what did I read? What did I read? The ending was so abrupt. The ending was so yuck. The ending was literally yuck. But then still, I hoped by the end of this page also, I hoped something might be different. But nothing was different. A big disappointment. This book was a disappointment for me. Yet I rated 3 stars because I cannot give minimum rating to any book. Like, I cannot give 1 star or 2 star to any book. Seriously, I have this problem, and I know this book might have took the author a year or many months to write and to just edit and everything and to get published and everything. So 1 star for that, because of the hard work of other people. And seriously, I really don't know. I hate the ending. But then the description about the 2 characters was so beautifully written, I must say. The description of this girl was written so beautifully. I enjoyed reading everything. But then the ending took it away. The ending was like, the author wants to end it and she has no other thoughts. So she might have read 50 Shades of Grey and she wants to include everything in that ending of 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye and keep reading. Bye-bye.